everyone. Welcome to our business meeting. It is August 15th, 2023. The time is 2 p.m. I'm calling this meeting to order. In attendance are Commissioners Matari and Duncan. And if you would join me for a moment of silence, please. All right, thank you. And Brandy, would you like to lead us in the pledge?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. Are there any changes to the agenda? All right, hearing none, I would accept a motion to approve minutes.
I move that we approve the meeting minutes, items 1 through 6.
Second.
Commissioner Matari?
Aye.
Chair Duncan?
Aye. All right, motion passes. And consent calendar?
I move that we approve the consent calendar, items 7 through 13.
Oh, do I not have a good agenda? I guess I don't. How does that even happen? Is that the same one as yours? Okay. I think I print them off too early. That's the problem. Oh yeah, look at all that stuff. Yes, I'll second that motion. Thank you.
Commissioner Matari?
Aye.
Chair Duncan?
Aye. All right, motion passes. And payables, please.
I move that we approve the Kootenai County payable summary of August 7th through 11, 2023 in the amount of $953,960.27 and $3,620.67 of jury panel payments.
Second.
Commissioner Matari?
Aye.
Chair Duncan?
Aye. All right, item 15, this is a bid opening, and it is bid package 01, earthwork and site utilities, Boughton subcontract for Justice Building expansion, work package 01, work package 01, and we've got 3.
Yeah, I'll make it for the record that we did receive at the last moment a bid from Peck and Peck Excavating.
Okay, perfect.
So. Do you want me to read that, or you want to read it?
Either way is fine.
Okay, well, we received a bid from, this says Boughton.
Oh, that's their bid package probably, their paperwork, right? So Peck and Peck.
Peck and Peck in the amount of $684,370. That says base bid.
Caitlin, how many of these, is there anything else to read besides the base one?
There's a couple other lines on there, but they're not significant. We evaluate that, and they're just unit costs.
Okay.
You just want to make sure that you read the same thing so that you're
Yeah.
comparing.
Yeah, there's a bond cost and there's an addenda, but
No, just probably
the
one.
base bid.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you. All right.
Okay, this next bid is from Corridor Contractors, and their base bid amount is $799,710. And this third bid is from Ditches Unlimited, Inc., and their base bid is $725,000 even.
Okay. So then I would take a motion to recognize the bids and to submit to RMO and legal for compliance.
I move that we recognize the bids for bid BP number 01, earthwork and site utilities with Boughton, and submit them to RMO and legal for review.
Second.
Commissioner Matari.
Aye.
Chair Duncan.
Aye. All right, motion carries. Item 16, this is the 23-24 janitorial services agreement for the Riverstone Transit Center and TESH. Mr. Engel, are you taking this one?
Thank you, Commissioners. Chad Engel with RMO for the record. This is our annual agreement with TESH to perform janitorial services at the Riverstone Transit Center. This will be September 2023 through August 2024 at the rate of $944 per month. This agreement has been reviewed by legal.
Great. Questions, motion?
I move that we approve the 2023-24 janitorial services agreement at the Riverstone Transit Center with TESH and RMO.
Second.
Commissioner Matari.
Aye.
Chair Duncan.
Aye. Motion passes. Item 17, this is the Kootenai County Preservation Plan Historical Context Professional Services Agreement with Partners in History, Sharon Boswell. And Michael, you're here.
Thank you. Michael Bennett from RMO for the record. This agreement between Kootenai County and Partners in History is for the Cougar Gulch multiple property document, which will be submitted to the Idaho State Preservation Office for nomination to the National Historic Register. The total agreement is for $9,999 paid with federal funds. The required match of $9,999 will be met by the volunteer time put in by members of the Historic Preservation Commission as well as RMO staff hours.
Okay. Questions, motion?
I move that we approve the Kootenai County Preservation Plan Historical Context Professional Services Agreement with Partners in History, Sharon Boswell, and Resource Management Office.
Second.
Commissioner Matari.
Aye.
Chair Duncan.
Aye. All right, motion passes. Item 18, this is the independent contractor agreement for project management services on 20 HFR1, Kootenai Hazard Fuels Reduction and Inland Forest Management. Steve Blottle. Probably butchered that one. Okay, Tiffany or Andrea, are you on the phone?
Yeah, Tiffany Westbrook with OEM for the record. This is an independent contractor agreement for project manager services with Inland Forest Management. This is for the 20 HFR Southeast Hayden Lake Fire Smart Grant. The project manager amount is not to exceed $9,500, and these funds are covered by the grant.
Okay, questions, motion?
I move that we approve the independent contractor agreement with Project Management Services 20HFR1, Kootenai Hazard Fuels Reduction with Inland Forest Management, not to exceed $9,500.
Second.
Commissioner Matari.
Aye.
Chair Duncan.
Aye. Motion passes. Item 19, this is another independent contractor agreement, 22 HFR1. This is Kootenai Hazard Fuels Reduction and Inland Forest Management again. So Tiffany, please.
Yep. This is an independent contractor agreement for project manager services with Inland Forest Management. This is for the 22 HFR1 Canfield Can-Course Natural Area Fire Smart Grant. The project manager amount is not to exceed $22,600, and these funds are again covered by the grant.
Okay, questions, motion?
I move that we approve the independent contractor agreement 22HFR1 for Kootenai Hazard Fuels Reduction with Inland Forest Management, not to exceed $22,600.
Second.
Commissioner Matari.
Aye.
Chair Duncan.
Aye. Motion passes. Item 20, First Amendment to Contract for Services Hazard Fuels Treatment, 19 HFR1, and this is North Idaho Landscapes and Forestry, Randy Davis. So Ms. Westbrook, please.
Yep, this is an amendment for the hazard fuel treatment contract for the 19 HFR Fire Smart Grant. This contract is with North Idaho Landscapes and Forestry and is for an additional 1.5 acre fuel break on the Lock Haven Grandview English Point project. The amount The amount for this amended contract is $6,000.
Okay, questions, motion?
I move that we approve the First Amendment to the contract for services hazard fuels treatment 19 HFR 1 with North Idaho Landscapes and Forestry in the amount of $6,000.
Second.
Commissioner Matari?
Aye.
Chair Duncan?
Aye. Motion passes. Item 22. Board approval request. This is a public defender conflict contract with Merck Law LLC. And Ms. Johnston?
Yes, this is Terry Johnston with the Board of Commissioners. This is a conflict contract with Catherine Merck, which has been reviewed and approved by Judge Meyer and the Judicial Selection Committee. She has provided proof of insurance and the required amounts. This is an interim contract, so she can begin working immediately, and it will be renewed at the end of the fiscal year along with the other conflict attorneys, and those terms will be going through September of 2024.
Perfect. Questions, motion?
I move that we approve the request for public defender conflict contract with Merck Law LLC.
Second.
Commissioner Matari?
Aye.
Chair Duncan?
Aye. Motion passes. Thank you. Item 22, airport work order 23-003 for taxiway C extension, design, and construction with TO Engineers or Ardura. Ms. Stevenson, please.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Kim Stevenson at the airport for the record. This is a work order for the taxiway Charlie and relocation of Mauser threshold lights with Ardura, and we expect a grant for that in FY24 to be funded probably at 90%, like most of our FAA grants. So this work order is $719,331.54, and it is it's time and materials. So it's in addition to their master professional services agreement that currently exists.
Okay. Questions, motion?
I move that we approve airport work order 23-003 for taxiway C extension, design, and construction in the amount of $719,331.54 with TO Engineers.
Second.
Commissioner Matari?
Aye.
Chair Duncan?
Aye. Motion passes. Item 23, lease addendum AAL 2020-998, increase lot square footage for Fightertown LLC. Ms. Stevenson?
Kim Stevenson again for the airport. This lease addendum increases the square footage of the lot for Fightertown LLC by 74,000 square feet roughly, which will provide the airport with an additional revenue of $19,000 roughly per year.
Okay. Questions, motion?
I move that we approve the lease addendum AAL-2020-998 to increase the lot square footage for Fightertown LLC.
Second.
Commissioner Matari?
Aye.
Chair Duncan?
Aye. Motion passes. Item 24, consent to assignment of lease AAL-2009-110, lease assignment to Foreman Properties LLC, Daryl Foreman, and the airport. Ms. Stevenson?
Kim Stevenson with the airport for the record. Daryl has asked that we assign this lease. He has is a long-term tenant of the airport. He operates a T-hanger facility, and the rest of his properties are already in the LLC, and this would just provide the final piece of putting everything into the LLC for him, and no other changes to his lease would be happening.
Okay. Questions, motion?
I move that we consent to assignment of lease AAL-2009-110 for the lease assignment to Foreman Properties LLC.
Second.
Commissioner Matari.
Aye.
Chair Duncan.
Aye, motion passes. Item 25, supplemental agreement for the snow removal equipment building with TML Construction, Inc. Ms. Stevenson.
Kim Stevenson with the airport for the record. This supplemental agreement is to allow TML Construction to put in a restroom facility in our snow removal equipment building that was originally taken out because we didn't have the funding for it, but the state transportation department is funding this at 100% of $105,513.
Okay, questions, motion?
I move that we approve the supplemental agreement for the SRE building in the amount of $105,513 to be paid 100% from the Idaho Transportation Department with TML Construction, Inc.
Second?
Commissioner Matari.
Aye.
Chair Duncan.
Aye. Motion passes. Item 26, Resolution 2023-68, and this is a disaster emergency declaration for the Kootenai County wildfire, and this is particularly for the Parkway fire in Post Falls. And we did approve this in our emergency meeting. However, there was updated language in the resolution, so it has been brought back before us. So any questions? Okay.
Nope.
Motion?
I move that we approve Resolution 2023-68, disaster emergency declaration with the Kootenai County wildfire, the Parkway fire.
Second?
Commissioner Matari.
Aye.
Chair Duncan.
Aye. All right, motion passes. Item 27, Resolution 2023-69, and this is the City of Hayden right-of-way property purchase with the airport. And I didn't know, Kim, did you want me to handle this, or you want to do this?
I can handle it if you'd like, and then if you have anything else to add.
Sure.
This is the formal resolution to purchase, for City of Hayden to purchase the property and pay us for the temporary construction easements. And we can get this all recorded. It's been previously approved by the board, and it does add that the funding for that would stay with the airport per FAA grant assurances.
Yes, it's really for the Ramsey Road extension around the airport. So, any questions?
No questions. I move that we approve Resolution 2023-69 with the City of Hayden Ramsey Road right-of-way property purchase at the airport.
Second?
Commissioner Matari.
Aye.
Chair Duncan.
Aye. Motion passes. Thank you so much, Kim.
Thank you.
Item 28, this is our status update pending list. I was thinking we were going to have a full meeting on the 24th, but I think that might have changed with Boughton and LCA. So I'll update the board when it's scheduled again. We did have an August 14th facilities working group meeting, and just trying to get the sheriff's move solidified with additional information submitted to legal. So I imagine we'll probably hear from legal by next week, and then we can make a decision if we want judicial review or if we are satisfied with the results of that review.
Okay.
So, any questions?
No questions.
All right, I'll let you update us from the mayor's meeting this morning.
I thought the mayor's meeting went very well. It was the first step and probably a few steps to at least really identify the issues and answer questions. And my hope is that certainly before the end of the year, we can be on a good pathway towards getting the impact fees implemented.
Great. All right, prosecuting attorney's needs. What we found out yesterday in the facilities working group is there is a business that is getting rid of a lot of partitions and stuff. So building and grounds and KCSO is going to work on that and see if we can get some space relief for the prosecuting attorney's office. And then jail pods. I think there's nothing that's updated. The RFQ will be published August 18th. So, any questions?
Nope.
All right, I will now call for public comment. No? Jonathan, online? And no. All right, 2:20 meeting adjourned. Thank you all.